Hey you guys, happy Sunday. I just wanted to come to you and chat about our topic for this week. So, Sundays with Summit Health. Welcome, welcome. Every Sunday, one of our coaches goes live with Summit Health to discuss topics that we see coming up with our clients really often. And then, of course, we share it to our YouTube channel, send it out in our newsletter, always trying to make sure we give you guys tools to become your best self, right? So this week we're going to talk about the subject of the little things. So this was our sort of theme for all of our content this week, and it's something that I've seen a lot of impact in clients over the years, right? So we're coming into our second year of working one-on-one with people, which is, I'm a baby when it comes to really doing that, but in so many respects we've been able to work with a lot of people and learn a lot of things. And so what I want to do is I just want to share some really simple examples. And my hope in this is that you will then decide to make small little micro changes in your life every day. And long term, that can have a huge impact. So if you have questions or anything, please post them. We're live on Facebook, we're live on Instagram, and then we will also share this to YouTube. So main thing is little things. Let's think about investments. I always remember sitting down with our sort of investment planner, right? And he explained how 15 cents today, if we decide to take and save 15 cents, right? In 50 years, that 15 cents means a whole lot more. And it's this cumulative value. And so what I want people to understand is you're doing that every day. Look at it from an investment standpoint. You might say, 10 cents, putting 10 cents away. If you were to put 10 cents away every day for the next 50 years, that would be substantial, right? So the same thing is true with our health. The teeny little micro decisions that you make every day, you may think has no impact. And what does it matter if I drink some calories? What does it matter if I, do this extra mayo every day that I go to sell? It's just little things, but they make a huge difference. So we're gonna share 6 different examples with you, and I hope maybe it'll just trigger something in your head. So we have one client who has been working with Summit Health over a year. He has done phenomenal, seen tremendous results. But the thing that he did, he eats very consistently the same thing. And as he's continued to progress towards his goals of fat loss and really just lean muscle mass, he has found, obviously we've had to make some adjustments. And in the beginning, every day lunch was pasta. He was very consistent, loved the same thing, built his meals, everything was in MyFitnessPal. But as we started to kind of need to sharpen the axe, he understood that we needed to cut some carbohydrates. So what did he do? He made the simple, small transition to go from regular pasta to a veggie pasta. Lentil, green pea. There's so many awesome options out there. And number one, it's a healthier version because we've got typically more fiber, we've got more micronutrients, a little bit less carbs, and more protein. So for him, that decision over time is going to be huge, right? We have another client. She loves rice. Rice on all things. That is her. She just absolutely loves it. However, she was used to eating a certain amount, and in order for her to obtain her goals, we needed to moderate that. So how did we make sure she's full, make sure she's enjoying her meal, and that she gets to have the thing that she really loves, but at the same time, moving her towards better health, and obtaining a healthier body fat percentage? We substituted half cauliflower rice, half regular rice, right? Jasmine rice was her favorite thing. And so that change over time, again, if we look at it at a week's period, we're looking at close to 1,500 calories in a week that we can moderate or improve just by making that small change, right? Okay, so here's another example. Coffee creamer. We've got another client who absolutely, she's a kindred spirit with me. Coffee is her spirit animal. She loves coffee, and really she wants to have cream in her coffee. Don't mess with her coffee. Well, with our goal obviously is to help you obtain fat loss, right? A lot of you want to become strong and lean, but a healthy body fat percentage, because that translates to healthy blood pressure, healthy cholesterol, all those things that really matter, right? Well, although we might be using a creamer that maybe is calorically a great option, when it comes to overall health, perhaps it's a poor idea. So I want you to take a look at your creamers. If they have partially hydrogenated any kind of oil, I would prefer for you to walk to the garbage and throw them away immediately, right? We need to find a better option. So again, it's not always about calories. Sometimes it's about health. You making that decision every day, what is that going to mean for your overall health in the future? It's not always about calories. Okay, so let's take a look at another client. We had to really hone in on meal timing. So things were really tight with her. We were in a really good place, but in order to get her kind of in that final stage of where she wanted to be, we really had to get tight with her meal timing. So again, we adjusted things by 2 hours. We actually had her fast for a little bit longer. We extended that rested digestive window by 2 hours every single day. So for her, that meant eating a little bit later. We just had her start breakfast a little bit later. We cut off eating at the same time at night. For her schedule, that's what really worked best. And that was exactly what we needed just to kind of move her to those goals. So that's, again, it can be something simple. We've got another client. When he came to us, a lot of his daily intake was coming from drinks. He was drinking a lot of his calories, whether it be in creamy, fat-filled coffees or really carb-heavy drinks. Those things both, are calorically dense. They can spike the blood sugar, and that can play an impact on our fat loss goals and really overall health goals. And so looking at those things. So for him, we set the goal very moderately. We transitioned from doing that. He no longer drinks his calories. He only eats his calories. And we all know, right? If you've been a client of Summit Health, you know the thermic effect of food is a real thing. So drinking your calories versus actually eating them, the process of digestion, the process of shredding and taking and putting those micronutrients and things where they really belong makes a difference. So it can be something as simple as, I'm not going to drink my calories, right? That was one of the feedback that we got from Steph. She gave us that feedback in one of our posts. So something simple. Okay, we have another client. All we had to do was change up his snacks. His snacks tended to be very carb and fat heavy. Maybe it's Cheez-Its, it was chips, it was pretzels, things like this. And he was finding himself like hangry, probably because blood sugar spiking and then dropping really quickly. And that's never a place any of us want to be. It's not a pretty place to be. And again, we're looking for health. We're looking for moving towards that goal of lean body mass, right? So for him, all we did was change his snacks up. We said, instead of this, we're going to do jerky. So he is always armed with jerky in his glove box, in his car, in his desk at work. Gym, that is something that has worked really well for him. And he loves having sort of the still getting to enjoy like the chewiness and the taste, and who doesn't love jerky? But now we're moving in a really good place. So that's my call to action to you. Everyone is different, but what I want you to do is I want you to look at your daily routine. Look at what you do really often. In my Healthy Habits course, I share an example of someone who goes to Subway every single day for lunch, right? I think I even highlighted it in our social media for this week. We can make the largest changes by just small things. So maybe they say no to that cookie and they say no to extra mayo. They're still having the exact same sandwich. They're still having mayo on their sandwich. They're still enjoying cheese on their sandwich. But all we've done is moderate. We're not, we're saying no to that cookie and no to the extra mayo. And long term, the effects are substantial. So stop sort of thinking that it has to be all or nothing. So many people are like, oh, if I'm not perfect today, then I'm just going to start in a week. It's like, stop it. For real, stop it. We have to just understand that even if it's today, maybe breakfast wasn't great, and I'm going to decide starting at lunch, I'm going to make, again, good micro decisions. Those things translate. So I'm going to say, I've said it once, and I'm going to keep saying it because we all need reminders, right? I'm the same way. My coaches do the same thing with me. They have to remind me of why these things are important and why they add value. But that's the main thing. I just want to encourage you, look at your daily routine, look at what you're putting in your body regularly, and how can we moderate those things to really have a long-term impact on not only health, but your goals. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy your Sunday, and Coach Kim will be live here next Sunday for our Sunday with Summit Health. You guys have an awesome day.